This is an authentic sponsored review for this VIESIMPLE Manual Grinder. This is a coffee grinder. This is pretty great because you can take it with you camping, on your boat, or hiking, wherever you are. If you need some coffee and you don't have electricity, you can just pull this out and use it and grind away. You don't need electricity or anything else. You can just grind it, pour the coffee, good to go. So let's take a look, see how this works. This is the second grinder that I've gotten from VIESIMPLE. I really like the VIESIMPLE brand. I have an electric grinder and it works really great. We've been using it for a couple years now and it's still going strong. One of my favorite purchases. So now I also have the manual grinder so that way when we're places without electricity, we can just grind up our own. This came with a little pouch so we can store it right in the pouch here. That makes it nice and convenient. I can throw it in my camper, in my car, in my bag, my backpack if we're hiking. I can easily take it with me. It's a little bit on the heavy side, but not too bad. And it also came with a little brush here so you can clean it out. There are instructions here, full instructions that show us how to open this up, fill it up, and start using it. Right here, you can turn and this will tell how coarse or how fine you're going to grind the coffee. You can just line up this little lever here. Just unscrew the bottom here. And then you can also pull for static elimination at the end when you're getting rid of your coffee grinds. That's convenient. I like that. All right, so now I'm going to just select how coarse we want these. So about halfway, 50. All right, that's at 50. Ground some up, release the static electricity, and then we're gonna see, ooh, that was at 50%. This is halfway right in the middle, coarseness. I really like that. That was so easy. I did only a few rounds and it worked good. All right, let's do, that was 50. Now we're gonna go all the way. See what happens now. Okay. It's a little bit easier to grind up. I'm thinking it's a little coarse here. Okay. Oh yeah, that's way more coarse. Okay. Now, let's do one more. We're gonna go all the way to the fine end. Okay. The finer you go, it's a little bit harder to grind up, but still pretty easy. Look at that. I mean, this works really nice. Okay. All right, this is fine. Put it right down the middle here. This here is really fine, the ground. I mean, look, it sticks to my fingers. It's just so fine. And then over here, we got the very coarse. You know, I took a few rounds and this comes right out. And then this is medium. This is 50%. So this is right in between the two. This took a lot longer. I had to do a lot more circles to get this little bit out. I had to do only a few to get this out. So depending on how fine you want it ground, it just takes a little bit longer to grind it up. But this works really great. Look at that. Within just a couple minutes, ground up coffee. Don't even need an electrical supply. So if you're like me and you need your coffee fix when you go out, whether you're boating, camping, hiking, wherever you are, this is great. Grind up your coffee and have it with no electricity. It's really easy to clean, really easy to use. Has the electrical static thing on the bottom. VIESIMPLE. This is always a great brand, great choice for coffee grinds. And when it's time to clean it out, you can just use this brush. That's all it takes to clean it out. Just use the brush. Ready to go for next time. Unscrew this. You can take this part back out, put it back in there. Put this all back together, store it away.